Your mind is an amazing machine, doing far more than you can imagine. It's your biggest ally, but it can be your biggest enemy, especially when it comes to your finances. I'm Dr. Daniel Crosby, and we're going inside your mind to put you on your best behavior. Consider something you've always wanted to do, but you've put off because it scared you. In fact, just think of something you'd like to do, but haven't yet, since you may not even be aware of all the reasons for not having embarked on that journey just yet. It might be having a child or writing a book, getting serious with a romantic partner, or any number of other aspirations you've yet to reach. Let's say, for the sake of discussion, that you're considering starting a business. You ask yourself, should I or shouldn't I? Easy enough, right? You make a T-chart, list the pros and cons, then make a decision. Well, let's examine how you go about dissecting this question. You do your best to dispassionately weigh the pros and perils, but if you're like most folks, there's a flaw in the system. Drawing on his background in evolutionary psychology, James Friedrich has come to the conclusion that as we evaluate important decisions in our life, our primary aim is to avoid the most costly errors. That is, we make decisions that make us not unhappy rather than blissful. We want to be not broke more than we want to live abundantly. Think about it in the context of launching a business. As you weigh that decision, you're far more likely to focus on the potential perils of failing than you are the happiness and freedom that might come with hanging out your own shingle. The evolutionary roots of this system of self-preservation make sense. We have moved from an agrarian to an industrial to a knowledge-based economy, and our ability to cope with personal stressors has not kept pace. No writer has expressed this existential struggle more succinctly and beautifully than Chuck Palahniuk, who said through his character Tyler Durden, "We're the middle children of history, man. No purpose or place. We have no great war, no Great Depression. Our great war is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives." We are programmed to choose safety, even at the expense of joy, in an environment where safety abounds and joy is hard to find. Unless we learn to train our brains to evaluate risk and reward on a more even keel, we will remain trapped in a life of risk aversion that keeps us from taking the very risks that make us happy. Markets crash, kids talk back, and businesses fail. But a life lived in shades of gray is the only thing less satisfactory than a life lived at risk of loss. This uncertainty, this pervasive not knowing, is the hallmark of both life and capital markets, and those that have mastered both come to love and embrace it.